with those who died and those who were injured, so that we can have a closure to this chapter.
Yes guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Guys, mambo upande wa Homa Bay, mambo yalianza kuharibika wakati ambapo William Ruto and Raila Amolo Odinga walikuwa wanazungumza. Hii story pale upande wa Homa Bay wakati wa Madaraka Day ilianza tu vizuri. Even Raila Amolo Odinga wakati alikuwa anaingia alikuwa na shangiliwa. And William Ruto pia baada ya speech yake mambo pia alianza kuharibika. Unaona watu wangu? So guys, hao majamaa wameanza kushindwa kufanya kazi. Hii broad based government imeshindwa kufanya kazi. And that's why unaona wakati ambapo Raila Amolo Odinga alikuwa anazungumza, aliamua kuattack William Ruto concerning devolution na hii mambo ya Gen Z. Kwamba hii msamaha William Ruto ameomba, hii msamaha itoshi. Lazima William Ruto compensate wale watu ambao walifanya nini? Waliaga dunia Gen Z. Because ukiangalia ile agreement ya William Samoei Ruto na Raila Amolo Odinga, utakuja kuona kwamba walikuwa wamesema kwamba compensation ifanyike and extrajudicial killings pia isifanyike, na imeendelea zaidi. Mambo ya abduction isikue pale na mambo imeendelea zaidi. Ni mambo ya nini? Ya uchumi. Uchumi imeanza kupanda tena zaidi. Alafu mambo ya finance bill. Hii finance bill ni ile tu. And that's why unaona Raila Odinga decided to attack William Samoei Ruto. Na alikuwa anamuattack, watu pia wameanza kutoka. Hawataki speech ya Raila Amolo Odinga because yote ilikuwa lies. Unaona watu wangu. So guys, ensure you like video ili kuonyesha kwamba una support hii channel, na nasema thanks so extensive. Siku ya leo, siku ya Sunday, Madaraka Day, acha Mungu aweze kukuonekania, akupiganie kwa kila jambo. Kwa hivyo guys, tusikie kwanza speech ya Raila Amolo Odinga na speech ya William Samoei Ruto, jinsi ambavyo wanaendelea kucheza na akili ya Wakenya, kisha tuendelee na mazungumzo zaidi.
And therefore I feel greatly honored to request with a lot of humility His Excellency Raila Amolo Odinga to say jambo before I can invite the president. Wapi nduru ya baba jameni?
Your Excellency, President William Samoei Ruto, Your Excellency, President Natasha Musa of Slovenia, the diplomats who are here, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, hamjambo, Jothurwa, Umar, Will, Ushiek. It is an honor, Your Excellency, to be allowed to greet these people today. This, as the governor said, is a great day for the Homa Bay County. But more importantly, Your Excellency, it is a testament that devolution works and can work if it is empowered. Your Excellency, 62 years ago, the founding fathers of our nation, after a very long struggle for independence, attained internal self-government on this day. And that's the day when Pimas now had a hope that eventually the country was going to be independent. They went on further to coin the Kenyan dream in our national anthem. You'll find it in several stanzas of our national anthem. The first one which says, Lord, bless this land of ours. Justice be our shield and defender. May we dwell in liberty, peace and liberty, and plenty be found within our borders. That meant that first, they want us to live in peace. And peace is just not the absence of war. Peace means that somebody has also got food to eat. And they say that unity. People should be united without any discrimination on the basis of gender, on the basis of tribe, on the basis of religion, and on the basis of culture. This is what our founding fathers wanted. Your Excellency, at that time, they coined a constitution that had devolution in it, called Majimbo at that time. Over the years, Your Excellency, there were changes. Eventually, when we struggled, we brought back devolution in our constitution. This devolution, Your Excellency, has had several challenges. But I want to invite you, Your Excellency, to ensure that devolution works. Empower the devolution. Number one, by giving more resources coming down to the counties. Let the counties have sufficient resources so that they can be able to provide services to the people. And then there are also some services which were not devolved. But, Your Excellency, those services which are not devolved can be delegated. Delegated to be implemented by the county government. But, Your Excellency, I want to plead with you, do not resurrect provincial administration. Provincial administration is a relic of colonialism that has no place today in a free and independent Kenya. We want to see that the governors get sufficient resources to do their work. And then they are also going to be supervised by other institutions. We want also our members of parliament to continue to do their work effectively by representing, legislating, and oversighting the national government, but allow the development to be done by the county government themselves. Your Excellency, if we do this country is going to develop at much faster rate. That is why I would like to hear today on the National Day, appeal to Parliament to implement what we had put in our agreement, that 450 billion shillings be allocated to counties in this coming budget. Finally, Your Excellency, you've had several challenges. We have had a lot of issues. 2 years ago, we were on the streets. And even last year, they were on the streets, the Gen Zs. I saw that during the prayer breakfast recently this week, there was apologies that were being made, the Speaker and yourself, which is wonderful as a first step to reconciliation. But then there's the issue of people who are injured, some people who died during that time. I want today to say that we should do compensation to families of those who died and those who are injured, so that we can have a closure to this chapter of our national history today. We want Kenyans to live in peace and in unity. Yothurwa, unenoni, Wija maber, uroko welu. Ameadwa ni Yothura mondo riure kwa dhi nyime. Wange kumadwa dhi. Wange kumae, wange kumatimunadi, kumadhi. Your Excellency, thank you very much. Long live Kenya. Asante.
So huyo ni Raila Amolo Odinga. Anaendelea kutufanya nini? Anaendelea kucheza na akili yetu kwamba William Ruto amefaa kucompensate. Na William Ruto amefanya hii mambo kwa muda mrefu. Hakuna kitu imekuwa ikifanyika. Broad based government walifanya nini? Walikuja pamoja kitambo sana. And up to now hakuna kitu imeendelea kubadilika. Bado watu wanaendelea kuaga dunia, abduction bado zinaendelea, hali ya maisha imepanda tena. Unaona watu wana Raila Odinga bado yuko pale. So leo anatuambia William Ruto afanye hii na hii, na amesahau kwamba yeye pia yuko pale ndani. Hii ni kitu ambayo Raila Amolo Odinga anafaa kuambia William Ruto even in a private way. Unaona, watu sio lazima aambie mbele ya Wakenya. So kumaanisha Raila Odinga anacheza na akili ya Wakenya. Unaona watu wangu, I don't know your thoughts, but sikiza speech ya William Samoei Arap Ruto, the president of the Republic of Kenya. Pia watu walianza kuemerge with the chaos wakati ambapo William Ruto pia alikuwa anazungumza. Sikiza.
And neglected. It also marked a proud milestone for Kenya and demonstrated that ambitious national programs can be successfully implemented to deliver tangible benefits to ordinary citizens and fundamentally reshape our understanding of meaningful change. To see families move from the hardship of overcrowded slums to the relative comfort of permanent homes, complete with electricity, running water, and clean cooking gas, was a powerful reminder of what pro-people policies can deliver and the great things we can achieve together when we focus our thoughts and energy on possibilities and action rather than obstacles and doubt. A little over 2 years ago, many were skeptical when we said that ordinary Kenyans can begin owning homes through a rent-to-own model using the same amount they pay in rent. Today, that bold promise is being fulfilled. We saw the joy of Cherusha Mudhoni, a mother of 3, grandmother of 4, and second-hand clothes trader from Mukuru kwa Ruben as she stepped into her new home. Here in Homa Bay County, the county of limitless opportunities, just 2 days ago, I had the pleasure of handing over keys to the first occupants of 110 affordable housing units at Boma Yangu Housing Estate right here in Homa Bay. Among the new proud homeowners, some of whom are with us here today, were Kennedy Otieno Odede, a border writer, Helen Atieno Osala, a mama samaki at the new modern fish market here in Homa Bay, Geoffrey Othiambo Nyasuda, a Jua Kali fabricator, and Vincent Ocheng Onyango, a security guard. The journeys of new homeowners like Cherusha Mudhoni in Mukuru, Kennedy Odede here in Homa Bay, and thousands of others across the country, from the dehumanizing squalor of informal settlements to the security and pride of permanent homes, stand as a powerful testament to the transformative promise of bottom-up empowerment. They prove that with vision and resolve, courage and conviction, we can lift even the most forgotten among us into lives of dignity, hope, of bottom-up empowerment. They prove that with vision and resolve, courage and conviction, we can lift even the most forgotten among us into lives of dignity, hope, and limitless possibility. Ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't understand what we meant, firmly on course to delivering 150,000 housing units under the Affordable Housing Program, which have been under construction since September 2022, with 11,000 units already available for occupation. Very soon, I shall be handing over 150,000 housing units under the Affordable Housing Program, which have been under construction since September 2022, with 11,000 units already available for occupation. Very soon, I shall be handing over keys to new homeowners in Bahati in Nakuru, in El Bakon in Nakuru, in Mabera in Kuria West, in Mgwen in Nandi, in Milimani in Kakamega, and also in Vihiga counties, Nanyuki, and many others across the country. The bottom-up transformation is reaching every corner of Kenya, leaving no one behind. Beyond providing dignified shelter, this transformative program is driving job creation, having already generated over 250,000 jobs. It is nothing short of a nation-building revolution, uplifting lives, growing businesses, and redefining the future of work and urban living in Kenya. Fellow Kenyans, in recognition and appreciation of the sacrifice made by patriotic Kenyans through their contributions to the housing levy, I am pleased to announce today that we shall be proposing to Parliament a reform to the law that will allow any contributor to access an affordable home loan of up to 5 million shillings at a single-digit interest rate, applicable towards any housing unit in the market. This facility will also enable contributors to offset existing mortgages, offering greater flexibility. Ladies and gentlemen, word is beginning to get out throughout the nation that SHA is working, by which citizens mean that the transition challenges and teething problems are now behind us, and universal health coverage is now serving Kenyans and leaving no one behind. Since the rollout of Taifa Care in October 2024, 23 million Kenyans have so far registered with the Social Health Authority, a resounding vote of confidence in our reformed healthcare model. We are now recording an average of 50,000 new registrations every day, a clear testament to the fact that Kenyans have embraced a system designed to guarantee access to quality, affordable, and dignified healthcare for all of us. In just 8 months, SHA has disbursed Kenya shillings 43 billion in claims to facilities, with 4.5 million Kenyans having received treatment fully covered by SHA since its inception. For the first time in Kenya's history, under SHA, citizens can access free emergency services in all facilities funded by the government through the Emergency Critical and Chronic Illness Fund. This groundbreaking reform is eliminating the burden of mandatory deposits demanded by hospitals, especially during emergencies. To sustain this momentum, the government has allocated sufficient resources to fully fund primary health care services. Every registered Kenyan can now access care in public and SHA-contracted facilities at no cost. Taifa Care is universal in both word and deed. These healthcare services deliver transformation goes beyond the magnitude of numbers or of new beneficiaries to real impact on citizens. SHA is settling payments promptly, ensuring that no Kenyan is turned away due to lack of funds. Additionally, to